guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a full coverage glam-esque makeup, and by full coverage I'm talking about like my skin. I just like makeup look, and I just wanted to show you what foundation I have been loving if I want my skin to look absolutely flawless. And yeah, this is the look that I came up with. I just went with the flow with my eyes. Of course I did it in a tutorial style, so I talked through. Sorry if this video is long. You guys just seem to like the talk throughs better, so I talked through for you guys, and I used a palette that I've never used, but this is the makeup look that I came up with. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the foundation that I use is the foundation stick, and I talked in the video about some pros and cons with it. If you guys want to see my full coverage routine or slash tutorial, then just keep on watching the video. I just really wanted to do some heavy glam. I feel like I haven't played really heavily with makeup in a while, and as far as full coverage, this is more so going to be focused on the skin part. And for my eyes, I really want to try this sleek palette. So it's gonna be the first time that I've ever tried any sleek products before, and I really wanna do a purple look. So this is totally interchangeable. You don't have to use purple shadows. You can do the same technique with other shadows, but yeah. I'm going to use the tape method for my eyes just because I like doing this method whenever I go in with heavy shadows. Then I don't really have to focus on trying to be so precise on the shadows. You guys know me, I'm a little bit sloppy, so that's what I'm going to do. I love using this method, so if you've never tried this, you should totally try it. You'll fall in love. It's so easy. I love that clean line that you get from doing this. So that's what I'm doing, and I like to stick it on the back of my hand first to take some of the tackiness off, because if not, then it's super duper tacky. And to prime my eye, I'm going to use the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer, and this is in whiteout for obvious reasons. It's the whitest concealer I've ever seen, but I actually really like using it as a base to put on eyeshadow because it is so white. So whatever color that I put on top of it, it just shows up much brighter. It's basically like making my eyelid a piece of paper. And once you have that all over your lid, I like to set it, because if I were to put shadow directly on top of this right now, it would go on patchy, you know what I mean? So I'm just setting it with a powder that I have in my IT Cosmetics contour palette. Okay, there we go. We're gonna be looking crazy through this tutorial because you guys know how it all comes together at the end. So the palette that I'm going to be using for my eyes is this sleek IDIVINE mineral base eyeshadow palette, and it's in Goodnight Sweetheart. And I love purple tones, especially if you have dark hair, dark brown eyes. I feel like purple tones really look amazing with our eye color. Aren't those colors so beautiful? They're really nice purple shades and some emeralds and some rose gold shades. So that is what I'm using on my eyes today. But I need a transition color, so I'm going to go in my Makeup Geek shadow and take the color Frappe and put that in my crease. Do you see what I mean though? How much brighter that is showing up because we put that white base first. Alright, so we have that in our crease. Next, I'm going to take this really beautiful brown shade right here and work that into my crease. And then next I'm going to take that really beautiful plum shade and deepen up the crease just a little bit more with that shade. For the lid, I'm going to take this really beautiful pink shade and put that right on my inner corner of my eye, because I think I want to take that emerald green and purple and put that on this portion of my lid. For the lid, I'm gonna apply these two colors, those two. And then I wanna put that purplish shade right next to it, right here. Just a tiny bit. Basically mixing the two shades together. So I'm gonna deepen the outer V one more time with this darker shade, a darker purple shade. A little bit of that Frappe Makeup Geek and really blend that out so there's no harsh lines. Take off this tape because we have the bones down. See how easy that makes life? Oh. Now I'm going to fill in my brows with my L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylist Definer. I love this pencil. Then I'm going to clean up my brows, and I'm going to use the BECCA Ultimate Coverage Concealer in Macadamia. No particular reason, I just have it and it's really easy to carve out the brows. I'm just going to clean up that line using this brush that I got. I'm also going to make a wing liner because I love it, and this is a full coverage glam makeup. And what's a glam makeup look without wing liner? So I'm going to take this Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, which I've been loving lately. Alright, so we got our wings on there. I'm going to tight line my eye, and I'm using this Estee Edit eyeliner in Extreme Black. This does transfer, but it's insane how smooth the actual product is. Alright, so we got the lashes on. The lashes I used are the Ardell 600 Wispies. I've never used these before, and they look so much like the ones that I love from Salon Perfect. And I ran out of my Salon Perfect ones and needed a quick lash, and when I saw those I was like, oh yay, and yeah, so far so good. I really like them. So for foundation, I'm actually going to be using my Hourglass Vanishing foundation sticks, and the two shades that I have, Amber and Golden Tan, these I feel like are full coverage and it sets really nice. And for the primer, I'm going to use the Veil Mineral Primer Oil Free. I feel like they go really well together, and I'm just gonna put that all over my face. It looks like this. Yes, we are going to put that all over. This has a very silicone feel to it, and being that is a foundation stick, I feel like that works wonderful because it just makes the foundation that much easier to blend. Not that the foundation stick is hard to blend, but you know what I mean. It just makes it feel like it slides. Golden Tan in the inner portions of my face. Here, around my nose, down there. Then I'll put the darker one in the outer portions of my face. And I'm going to use the Hourglass buffing brush to buff it into the skin. I will say though, if you have dry patches on your face or a certain part of your face that has a weird texture, this can kind of accentuate that, so be careful. And for contour, I use a cream contour. This one is by Lancome. It's their All Day Comfort Wear foundation stick. This literally makes my bronzing contour area last all day because I'll use this first and then I will set it with a powder. And for concealer, I really love these Naked Skin concealers. I feel like they cover just enough, but not too much to where it looks really cakey and heavy underneath your eye. And I like mixing a medium and light together. That's what I'm doing here. Okay, and to set that under eye, I'm going to bake with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now that we have that all set on our face, I'm going to work on my lower lash line now. And I'm going to take this brown shade that we put in our crease and put that on my lower lash line. And I really fell in love with this pinky purpley shade, and I'm going to put that right here. It's a really pretty color. And then put a little bit more of that sparkly pink in the inner corner. Crease brush and blend right here. Then I'm going to take that dark purple and put that on the outer part of the eye. I just want to blow it out just a little bit more. Just right down the outer V, see? And then with Tarte's eyeliner, I'm going to waterline my lower lash line. And then we are going to apply some mascara to the lower lash line. And for my brow bone, I'm going to use a little bit of that pink shade and highlight her. Now I'm going to bronze my face using this IT Cosmetics bronzing palette. I'm going to take the medium contour shade and just set all those areas that we contoured. This stuff is super pigmented, and sometimes I can go too much and it can look a little too much, you know what I'm saying? And for blush, I'm going to use Makeup Geek's Infatuation. And then we are going to chisel the cheek with this dark color. You gotta be really careful with these. Again, they're so pigmented and it can look way too harsh. So I like really dust it off. See, with a really light hand, and then I just move it up. To highlight my face, I'm going to use Kathleen Light's highlighting duo. I'm going to take the Bare Minerals lip liner in Borderline. And then I'm going to use the Ofra Cosmetics liquid lip in Bel Air. And yes, that completes this makeup look. I am full coveraged out. If you guys don't like how nude this lip color is, then you could totally go in with a darker lip liner or something, but I actually really like the way that it looks with the eyes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be sure to have all the products that I use listed down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.